the focus. Focus. Okay, now let me explain to you first what it is, because if not, it doesn't make sense why we find the focus. There's a lot of examples of this. This part you don't have to draw, okay? You just kind of watch. Like they have these dishes, they're huge, like giant across the world, like Israel has one. And so just pretend this is bigger, way bigger than this classroom, okay? Like a huge dish. And all these are like mirrors. It's all inside of it is just a bunch of mirrors. And it's not just like this, it's like round, like a bowl, okay? And then inside it has like an antenna. And then it points directly at the sun, okay? Wherever the sun is, it follows the sun. And all those rays from the sun come in, right? And it hits it. And there's ones that are bigger than that. They're huge. I don't have time to look them up, but I'll Google them for you. But it's designed with this formula that we're about to use, so very similar to it. All these rays bounce exactly to one singular point, okay? Whatever, and so this point, okay, where all those rays come to, that's the focus, okay? And why does it matter? Well, imagine all that energy being focused into one single spot. That's a lot of energy. That's a lot. I think if I remember, I might be wrong, but I think it gets as hot as the surface of the sun because it's just all these rays going into it. And so what they do is they convert that energy into electricity. And so they provide electricity to a lot of people. I don't know if you've seen the videos. I've seen them a lot on social media. It's the same concept as when they get a magnifying glass and the sun hits it and then it like melts rocks. Have you seen those videos? Yeah, it's the same idea. It's kind of the same formula. Or for satellite dishes or anything like that. That's how it works. So you're about to find out how to find that spot. That's called the focus. Okay. Now on ellipses, now this part you do draw. Okay. Draw your ellipse. Okay. It's kind of like two of those put together, right? One on the left, one on the right. So here's your major axis. Here's the center. Okay, that's the middle. It has, since it's like two of these dishes put together, it has a focus on this side and it has a focus on that side. So plural, we call them foci. Okay, it's more than one. And just so we know they're different, we call that focus 1, focus 2. Okay, but it's the same idea. Okay, it has these two focal points. The distance, the way we calculate these is the distance from the middle to the foci or focus is, we call it C. Okay, and it's the same in both directions. So if we know the C distance and we know the center, we can easily find the focus. And so there's a simple formula. It's called C squared equals A squared. Very similar. It's probably from the Pythagorean theorem. Okay. But that gives us our C, and so that was C squared. I don't want C squared, I just want C. So how do you get rid of the square? Square root. So this right here, guys, gets us that distance. Easy peasy formula, okay? So back to our example number 2. Okay, we're just gonna add to number 2. This is number 2 continued. What was the A was 6, right? And B was 3. Is that right? I don't remember. Yeah, okay. And then it's real important. Remember, A is the long one, B is the short one. So that does matter. Okay, you put the long one. So to find the C distance, I would just do the square root of 6 squared minus 3 squared. Y'all plug that in for me, please, because I don't have a calculator up here. It's going to be a decimal, just round it to the nearest tenth. $5.2? Yeah, 5.2. Okay. That's that distance, okay, from the middle to both of the foci, focus. So if I go back to my drawing of number 2, it's right here, okay. That means that 5.2, and this is a really rough sketch because I just want to give you an idea, right? So 5.2, so from here, 5.2, if I add that to here, that's the focus, focus 1. If I add 5.2, subtract it down, that's focus 2. Okay, that's how you find the focus. Is that okay? You just add that distance, right, to both parts from the middle. The focus is always on the long axis. Question, guys. Is that okay? Well, we would actually add it, and we're going to do that here in a second. So, like, what is this? This is -2, right?
Yeah.
So what's -2 if you add 5.2 more? So 1, 2, that you're at 0. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, that's 5. So 3.2. That location would be at 5, 3.2. Right? Because that's how much higher it is. Does that make sense? And on this one, you would, if you're at -2, where would this one be? What's 5.2 more down? So this would still be 5, 7.2, -7.2. Right? Because you're adding more, that much more down. We'll practice that more, okay? Okay. Here's what I want to do now. I'm going to separate